Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg Readings. This reading will be for my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn for the upcoming week of April 6, 2020. So on the 7th, we have a full moon in Libra. Yes, full moons are about wrapping stuff up, completions, endings of cycles, both big and small, internal and external. Um, Libra governs balance. It's the only sign of the zodiac that is an inanimate object. So we could be wrapping up our attachment to material objects. Also, represents justice. So this could be swift justice. It could be the end of cycles of unjust. There's also on the 11th, Mercury moves into Aries. Mercury governs communication, travel, technology. Aries is all about, it's the first sign of the zodiac, that pioneering energy, dominant energy. So I feel like that's a sense of, you can have a sense of urgency coming from both of those. Mercury and Aries both move fast. Sense of urgency when it relates to those areas, particularly communications, technology, travel, like you just gotta go, especially with this isolation happening. Expect that to be something that comes up, so no big deal. And then also, I think it's interesting that both Aries and Libra are cardinal signs. So again, that type of energy is pioneering energy, is go get it, make it happen. There could also be some issues with impatience when it comes to love, when it comes to, again, technology, travel, all of those types of things. So just keep that in mind. What are the major themes for my earth signs for the upcoming week of April 6, 2020? Dang, earth signs, y'all got 4 cards that just jumped out. Interesting. I'm gonna take them this time, universe. I'm just like, universe, like, how you gonna tell me what you gonna do? Look. Okay, so angel number 5838. Yep, 4 numbers this week. Earth signs. 5838. Ooh, I like this already though. All these 8s, these karmic cycles wrapping up, this money, this abundance, this manifestation energy. 5 circles, dragon. Sudden change. The winds of change are here. The dragon. This ain't winds of change. This is the dragon of change. The fires of change. Like, that's what dragons do. They breathe fire, and look what they leave behind. Gold. So just think of like the wildfires that happen. You say, oh, it's bad, it's burning stuff, but also think about controlled burns that happen when farmers intentionally set their land on fire so that they can produce even more fertile soil, right? So that's the type of energy I'm getting with that. 5 is about sudden change. It's also about sudden luck. It's about money. It's things suddenly going your way. And I told y'all that with this April, this 4 universal month energy, this go get it type energy, and Aries season, I told you that was going to be the case. And look, this is my Aries card. 8 circles, tiger, authority, about going in and making it happen, about standing tall, about your being your own authority figure. This could also be people having success in legal matters, right? A sudden change in a boss. Somebody could have a sudden change in the person who is over them in any capacity, but particularly when it comes to money. This is interesting. 2 circles and then 2 bamboo. 3 bamboo toad, healing, illness, sickness, ambition. And then we have the 8 bamboo mushroom. So something out of the ordinary happening. Somebody could suddenly miraculously improve. Their health could improve, get better. Somebody could suddenly be sick. We hope that don't happen. But I think honestly that this is about maybe don't get caught up in this Mars in this Mercury in Aries energy. Don't get impatient when it comes to, again, communication, travel, money. So maybe that's what you do for work, right? And now that things are slowing down, like, you are just kind of overexerting yourself, and they're saying don't try to bite off more than you can chew. Don't push this thing, right? You still got to let stuff unfold how it's gonna unfold. Earth signs, don't overwork, right? Because you're like, I'm just trying to be happy. Remember last week's thing was, what are you willing to sacrifice for your happiness? But there's a limit to the type of exertion that you want to bring on yourself. Now look at this. Something out of the ordinary too. So again, that's miraculous healing, miraculous change. 5 wand house, again with the 5s, the sudden change. 5 is also about material possessions as well. So Some of you could be suddenly get if you're not changing house, or a sudden job, or a certain financial opportunity comes, or living opportunity, this could be you're feeling like you need to, right? Remember I told you with that energy, you suddenly feel like, I want to move, I don't even want to live here no more, right? Probably because you've been so isolated and you're like, I haven't been here this much ever and I hate it here, right? I don't like my neighbors. So be on the lookout for that. Also, the house could rule the physical body, right? So sudden change come into that. Some of you could be using your bodies to make money. I'm just gonna leave that at that. But you could also be using, unexpected value too in your house or in your physical body, right? 9 bamboo willow, all about them completions, baby, wrapping up them cycles, right? Bringing up the rear. And so with bringing up the rear, it's like, think about a line. Somebody got to go first, right? We talk about that with the Aries energy, but then somebody got to go last too. So somebody got to clean it up. After the first person go in and do what they gonna do and, blaze the trail, somebody kind of got to clean everything up too, right? Kind of got to get it back in order. This is what the 9 does before we start over with the 1 again. Willow is also about resilience. It's about healing. So healing a relationship with authority, healing a relationship with a person who's older than you, healing a relationship with a big brother, a person who's more physically dominant than you, a person who may even have more money with you. But the willow is all about resilience too. So bouncing back, always being firmly rooted despite what's going on around you. 2 bamboo duck has come out in all these readings so far. So dealing with the partnerships, right? Healing in partnerships, bringing partnerships to completion, making sure that, for some of y'all had, this could be business or it could be love, but somebody, or even just regular stuff, this could be for anything. Somebody has some ideas about a partnership and how it's supposed to go, but they want to tell you that you may have been selling yourself a pipe dream. You might have overstepped, what was really happening. You had plans for something for somebody that they might not have had it for themselves, or you overthought it, right? You made it bigger than it was meant to be, or that even it could be. 2 circles, pine, bamboo, tortoise, sword. So, in clarifying the tiger, we got the 2 circles, pine first. More circles suit. So some of y'all got an older man and a younger man, a nice, more dominant one, and then a nicer, more quieter. It's like the Aries versus Pisces to me. This is also about writing, contemplation. So he's contemplating this partnership. He's contemplating this. He don't know what he want to do. He don't know if this is right for him yet. He's a good guy. He's not the problem. But again, this could be even like a government official. This could be, again, a lawyer, a person of legal stature above you. And it's something going on with that. Then we got the tortoise, which is all about patience and wisdom and listening to the divine, slow and steady wins the race, and longevity, right? Tortoises do not move fast. They ultimately get to where they're going though. They always succeed because they move slow. So you could have some issues with how slow stuff is going. I told you that already. With this energy that we already in. Mercury and Aries, that's let's go, right? Libra, people forget, Libra is balanced and they like beauty and all that. But Libra is also a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs like to get it done. Let's go. They like to take action. Even if it's at other people's expense. They like to think about themselves. So you could be having issues with how slowly something is moving. It could be, like I said, a legal matter. It could be something with the person older than you, an authority figure. And the solution is be patient. Use this time wisely. The bamboo is the card of winter. So it is a time of reading, of contemplating, of gathering knowledge, of scholarship. Bamboo is also about service. It's about stability. There are parts of Southeast Asia where they still use bamboo in the scaffolding as opposed to metal in like the United States. So it's all about slow and steady winning the race. It's all about building a strong, sturdy foundation. Bamboo also takes like 7 years to grow. You have to water it for, 5 years? Every day, and nothing. You get no return on your investment. You see nothing. People think you are nuts. And then suddenly, it just sprouts up overnight to where it grows, I think, like an inch an hour at some point. So, and then can't nobody mess with it. It's strong, it's there, it's permanent, and it has a strong foundation, right? It's everlasting. So keep that in mind with whatever you're dealing with. Then you got the 2 wand sword. Again, under number 2. Gosh. Again with the 2. So the sacrifice, cutting stuff off, severing. I feel like I already said that in general though, like a lot of people are going to have to go their separate ways, especially if it's somebody you live with. People are getting tired of each other. Like, wait, I don't know you at all. Right? Some things just gotta happen. Some things gotta go. Last card. Clarifying this here. That told you healing yourself. Making sure that you focus on your own ambitions. Bam. Not just the ambitions that you had with somebody else. So they saying, what did you want? Right? Because this ain't working no more. You might have to scale this back. You might have to switch this up a little bit. Right? You wanted more out of this than it could give you. Focus on yourself. What can you do? What do you want? And that's why this is right underneath this pine card too. What do you want? What works out for you? Don't try to do everything on behalf of this partnership, because this partnership may not even last through this isolation period, to be honest. 3 bamboo toad. Again, same card. They repeating. About your ambitions. Creative ambitions. Ambitions for joy. The ideas that you had about happiness, joy. You had it all planned out in your head, earth signs. Whatever it was. This business situation, oh yeah, this, you had it all planned out in your head, but guess what? It was your head, not theirs. And it may not have even been based in reality, to be honest, because sometimes we get caught up in these swirling energies, especially Pisces season and all that, building castles in the sky. 7 wands, 7 stars, the last card of the spread. What? Building castles in the sky. It's also dealing with an Aquarius. Your dreams, your objectives, your goals. This is about the cosmos, the heavens, everything above you. Ultimately, what are you trying to create? What are you trying to accomplish? Are you looking to be a leader? Are you being a leader or a follower? Do you have ambitions to be bigger? Yes, clearly you do, but they just don't want you to overstep your boundaries with the wrong people, right? You can't just make an army on your own. Like, okay, I got these people. He gonna be my foot soldier. She gonna be my cavalry. You can't do that, right? You have to let them come to you and let the divine guide you. You can't just build these situations in your mind based on theory, based on like, oh, this person is good at this, so this is gonna be my this. But you never ask that person, earth sign. You never ask that person. All right. Virgo. Joker Virgo. But it's right side up. I think you might be looking in the opposite direction of where you're supposed to be. Because look, he's riding his bike, but look, he's looking off to the side instead of forward. So again, Virgo, make sure that you're not being distracted right now. You're not kind of beating around the bush on something that you're supposed to be dealing with, especially when it comes to a partnership that got something to do with money. This could even be a person that you're living with, and you know, a roommate or something like that. Don't be in denial this week, Virgo. Also, an amorous compromise. I was just talking about that. Your love life may develop slowly. A marriage proposal may be delayed. Jealousy could be an obstacle in your current relationship. During the course of events, one of you will meet someone new, and you may have to choose between self-preservation and love. 6 weeks or months from now, or June, will bring a change. Reversed. An insecure person could present unrealistic hopes, false promises, and unreciprocated emotions. I told you this, Virgo. I told you. So ultimately, it's good energy, right? It's a compromise, but a compromise in love. You looking the wrong way. You not seeing what's in front of you. And that's crazy because usually Virgos are, you know, they see things. They're very observant. They are perfectionists, right? They get things done. They're very meticulous. But this could be a situation where you not seeing the reality of a situation. You only seeing what you want to see. Maybe you being practical, like, okay, well, since it works on paper, or since, you know, we're financially stable, then that means we're gonna get along fine. It's like, no, y'all don't have nothing in common beyond that, right? An insincere person could present unrealistic hopes. So that could be somebody else. If it's not you, Virgo, somebody else could be setting up a situation without consulting you. So be on the lookout for that, specifically as it comes to love. But otherwise, it's good. Just gotta make a compromise. All right. Taurus. Two of Clubs. Avoid pooling resources, Taurus. You may have to work twice as hard or juggle 2 jobs. Do not doubt your ability. Resist the temptation to solve financial problems by moving in with someone you do not love. Matters improve in February or in 2 months. Reverse. Much to your surprise, money owed is returned to you. Okay, Taurus, so this came up. This came up for Virgo too, and in general reading. Do not pool resources. So it seems like, oh, times are bad and things are, we got to cut back. Now is not the time to merge love and money. Now ain't the time. Because it could backfire on you. Because ultimately, if you don't know a person, or if your heart is not sincere, or they are not sincere, what that breeds resentment, right? You start to resent the person. You resent needing that person, and they resent, having told you yes. So do not pool resources. Do not accept any offers this week of somebody being like, well, let's just move in, or let's just share. Let's just, no, don't. Now ain't the time for that, Taurus. Things will improve in 2 months. Keep in mind also, as I said last week, this stuff is temporary, y'all. Do not make just long-term decisions off of temporary fear. Do not make decisions, period, off of fear, right? It's chaos. It happens. The nature of chaos is short-lived and short-term. It does not last forever. So just keep that in mind. Your money gonna come back too. Love that. And last but not least, Capricorn. 10 of Clubs. Money luck. Okay, Capricorn. A beneficial business transaction will improve your destiny. It may occur in 10 days or on the 10th of the month or in 10 weeks or in October. This is a good time to sign contracts or make business investments. You may change your appearance to reflect a new image. Reversed. Travel may be delayed, but you will explore new places. Okay, we talked about the delayed travel already with the Mars and I keep saying Mars with the Mercury and Aries energy and the Venus full moon. So that's no surprise. I mean, with everything that's going on. But this is saying money is suddenly on your side. So despite what everybody telling you, Capricorn, you know how to go get it. You know how to make it happen. Don't forget that. Don't forget who you are. Capricorns make a way out of no way. Everybody else could be suffering. A Capricorn is going to find a way to capitalize off of that. Right? Not exploit. I didn't say exploit, but I said capitalize. So any benefit, any transactions that come to you, any opportunities about business or about starting a new business this week that present to you or that even come to you from the divine, from divinely inspired situations, now's the time to make it happen. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.